RSV cases pushing hospitals to the brink, filling pediatric units, some at or near capacity as the flu season starts to heat up. C.S. Mott Children's Hospital in Michigan announcing Thursday it is 100% full.
We have stretchers in the hallway. We have children being treated in chairs in the hallway.
Mott now forced to deny incoming pediatric transfers from other hospitals and postpone surgeries to try and increase the number of beds.
2 days ago, we were giving over 400 breathing treatments in that day. During the rest of the year, we're probably around 100, 200 max.
RSV cases overwhelming pediatric hospitals nationwide. Pediatric occupancy now at 78%. In Maine last month, Shannon Goodwin's infant daughter, Rue, was diagnosed with RSV.
She was gray and limp.
Goodwin brought Rue to the doctor, but her case quickly became more severe.
They called 911, rushed her to the hospital, where they tried to intubate her 7 times. And then they had to do CPR for 4.5 minutes because they lost her heartbeat.
After 10 days, she was taken off the ventilator and is now doing better. This elementary school in Kansas City shutting down for 3 days after more than a fifth of its students came down with respiratory illnesses like COVID-19, RSV, and the flu. So glad Rue is doing so much better. Let's bring in ABC News medical contributor Dr. Darian Sutton. Welcome, Dr. Sutton. Let's take a closer look at those flu numbers. The CDC estimates so far this season 2.8 million illnesses, 23,000 hospitalizations, and 1,300 deaths from the flu. Those numbers have doubled since last week's estimates, and they doubled from the week before. As an emergency room physician, how could you not be concerned at these numbers?
Extremely concerned, Janae. These are some of the highest numbers we've not only seen in the past 2 to 3 years, but in the past 10 years. And what's more concerning also is that the majority of cases that I'm diagnosing and that we're seeing across the country are influenza A, which is typically more associated to a more aggressive season. So that combined with the rising rates of RSV and a slowly smoldering, slightly increasing rate of COVID-19, we're really trying to prepare ourselves for crowded emergency rooms, long wait times, and overcrowded hospitals.
And during that piece, you said RSV is really concerning. I mean, especially as a parent to a young kid. What are some ways that we can keep ourselves and our families safe, especially as we head into Thanksgiving and the holidays?
First and foremost, preventing transmission and preventing infection and help protecting people from hospitalization and death. The best way to start doing that is with flu shots. Getting your flu shot right now will help provide you protection for the Thanksgiving period and so on, Christmas and New Year's. And the reason why I say these holidays is because people typically go indoors, and unfortunately that increases the risk of transmission. Also, when you're in a crowded space around others, wearing a mask will help protect you against most viral illnesses, and cleaning high-touch surfaces when you get home, making sure that when you're in the home, if anyone is sick, that you follow basic precautions, wearing a mask, and try your best to stay at home if you feel like you might have symptoms.
And I want to ask you real quick, with 2 young kids, what is the one sign with RSV that you need to get to the hospital?
Signs of respiratory distress. If your child is grunting, if your child is wheezing, if you notice that they're belly breathing, those are all signs that we qualify as respiratory distress that needs intervention and at least evaluation by a provider.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Sutton.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.